After Shady walked away from the house she once called home, she did not know where she was going. She only knew she could not go back. The city lights felt colder that night. Cars passed her without slowing. People hurried by, unaware that a woman's life had just been broken in two, with nowhere else to turn. Shady returned to the only place that had ever loved her without conditions. The village. The same village Jedi mocked. The same village he called backward. The same village he believed she should be ashamed of. Her elder sister welcomed her without questions. No lectures, no blame, only open arms. For the first time in a long while, Shady slept peacefully. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, Shady began to heal. She started helping at the local health center.
All right, let's get started. How is everyone feeling today?
She learned new skills. She grew stronger.
Good, I'll check your blood pressure.
Not louder, not bitter, just stronger. Pain changed her, but it did not poison her. Back in the city, things were falling apart. Jedi believed replacing Shady would erase his guilt. He believed Tala was the upgrade he deserved, but Tala was not calm. She was not gentle. She did not endure silently. She questioned him. She argued loudly. She spent recklessly. The house that once felt peaceful
Jedi, you can't just sit there. We have to talk about this now. How can you be so calm? I'm screaming and you just ignore me.
He could not escape. And slowly, regret crept in. Not because he loved Shady, but because life without her was harder than he imagined. One afternoon, fate crossed their paths. Jedi saw Shady
finally
again.
At peace with everything.
Not in the village.
I'm glad to hear
not
that.
In rags.
It's a new chapter.
Not in shame. She was in the city. Elegant, composed, unbothered. She walked with quiet confidence, her head held high, her eyes clear. Beside her stood a man, respectful, calm, attentive. A man who listened when she spoke. A man who treated her presence like a privilege. Jedi froze. The woman he once called True Village now looked like someone he could never reach again. He tried to speak to her, tried to explain, tried to apologize. But Shady did not argue. She did not insult him. She did not even raise her voice. She simply looked at him and smiled politely. That smile hurt more than words ever could, because it said everything. It said, "I survived you," it said. "I healed without you," it said. "You no longer matter." Jedi returned home restless. Tala noticed the change, the distance, the silence. Arguments became frequent. Respect disappeared completely. The love he destroyed was replaced with chaos. Meanwhile, Shady continued to grow. She built a life rooted in dignity. She learned that love does not mock, that marriage does not humiliate, that endurance without respect is not virtue, it is suffering. One evening, alone in his room, Jedi sat quietly, haunted by memories, not of Shady's beauty, but of her patience, not of her silence, but of the peace she carried into his life. And only then did he understand. He did not lose her because she was from the village. He lost her because he failed to value her. But by then, it was too late. Shady had moved on. Her heart had healed. Her future was no longer tied to regret. And Jedi was left alone, with money, with noise, with emptiness.